This week we have some enjoyable walks, a wet one, a sunny one, and one which challenges us crossing a boulder field before heading off in search of the Loch Ness Monster. But first, welcome to our channel. We are retired couple Kath and Sue and have been travelling and living in our motorhome for over 2 years. We started this adventure as 4, but we have sadly recently lost Archie, our brave old boy, and now continue as 3 with our loyal little girl Fudge. As the summer ends and the autumn begins, we cherish the happy memories and look forward to more memorable moments with Fudge by our side. Today is Sue's birthday, and I've promised her a camera-free day. You know how she loves the camera. So I might get the odd sneaky shot in. We'll have to wait and see. We do have a really nice day planned. We are going to be catching the bus into Aviemore. She's going to spend some of her birthday money. We're then going to walk down to a little pub that we should have gone to back in 2007 when we came to the Cairngorms on our honeymoon. We never got there because we did a really long walk. We were too knackered. So we're going to go and see if we can have a nice lunch there. We are booked actually, so we will be having a nice lunch there. And then we're going to walk back to the campsite. Anyway, before Sue gets back from the shower, I better say goodbye and maybe catch you for a few sneaky shots later. Come on, Fudgy. Today we were all going to have a short walk this afternoon, but Sue's decided there's a lot of tidying up in the van to do. So Fudge and I are going to have an afternoon walk, maybe a couple of hours, that's all, and let Sue have a chance to clear up. Right, I have found a walk. It looks like it's going to be quite an easy walk, but there's a memorial stone I noticed on the map. So we're going to go and have a look at that. So the route starts off on the old logging way. It will take me up past the Rowan Bothy, which if you watched last week you will have seen, and further on from that, this memorial stone. I've just stepped off the path just a tiny bit because it looked pretty and intriguing, and I can hear nothing other than Fudge doing a bit of a whinge because we've stopped. And a little stream in the background. Look at the cloud, very low cloud covering the hill. Just look at the size of this tree. I wonder how long this has been here. Well, you've seen me here before, but maybe not on a day as wet as this. I was going to go quite a lot further, but I'm going to turn back. The rain has got much worse, and we're going to be soaked. From this position, it doesn't look like the green loch, does it? It looks like the grey loch. But even on a day like today, this is quite a magnificent spectacle. Anyway, we are getting very wet, so we are definitely heading back. Well, this site is excellent for all sorts of reasons, but one Billy bonus is a dog wash. And on a day like today, I'm going to make use of it. Well, we're back. I've just looked through the window. I think Sue's learning the guitar. Are you making any progress?
Yeah, no, I am. I've tuned it.
You tuned it?
Yeah. It was very out of tune.
Are you able to play and sing me a song yet?
No, it sounds an awful lot better since I've tuned it. Everything was completely out of tune.
Good morning. Well, it's my birthday today, and Sue has treated me to, she's not going for a run, and we're catching the bus. We're going up to the Cairngorm ski station. Can't get my words out at all, I've not had a drink. Going up to the Cairngorm ski station, and we're going to do one of the Coires from there. Just been dropped off by the bus. We're at the base station. So from here, we're heading off in that direction, past the tubing, and then onto the trail that takes us up to the Coire. Much busier than the last time I came here, which was walking in November. I think I was the only person that got off the bus. Even though the cafe was open actually, but I was the only person that got off the bus and set off walking. Quite a few people are doing the same today. And it looks like we're going to be blessed with some sunshine, which will be really nice. See down there, that is Loch Morlich, where we've come from. And we're heading up there. And you can just see some brightness in the sky. Hello, Fudgy. Hiya, you come to check on me? Good girl then. I don't know if you can see behind me now, but we've lost visibility. Actually, it's really bright here. It'd be so lovely if we were to get above the clouds. I don't think we will. But you can see behind me, the visibility has gone. But actually today, there's hardly any wind, and it's a really lovely walk. Oh, I'm sweating buckets. Oh, Fudge, mind the camera. Jacket's been off, and now it's going back on again.
Well, I don't want to get cold.
That's the problem, if you get cold, it's hard to warm up again, isn't it? Sue has many layers on today, don't you?
Yes, I have.
So for me, I've got a long-sleeved new top that I got for my birthday and my jacket. That's all I've got on. I have got extra things in my bag, and obviously hat and gloves and things. Sue has started in her merino wool thermal top and a few more layers on top of that. Is that right?
Just a fleece and a jacket.
She says just a fleece and a jacket. More will go on if we sit down and have lunch. We don't want to get cold, so we'll stick some more layers on and then take them off as we get warmer again. Straight. Right. Shall we go? It's a bit tricky walking here because we're passing over these big boulders and there's no obvious path. But this is great. The last time I came here, I didn't actually make it to the water's edge. The conditions to walk in were quite treacherous, and I got as far as the probably middle of the boulder field and called it a day there. If you're interested, I'll try and link it up there somewhere so you can go back and have a look at the difference. But this time, Sue and I have made it to this lovely little lochen. I think it'll be a lochen. Very pretty. It's clear in this little dip at the bottom of the Coire. I think Coire is the name of the rocks. It's quite sheltered here, but all of the hilltops all around us are covered in cloud. Anyway, we're going to find somewhere to sit down and have some lunch. Time for a latte in the Cairngorm cafe. We've had a great day and we're heading back. We made it back safe and sound, and my birthday is not even finished yet because barbecue tonight with a couple of nice steaks, and then we're going to the Pine Martin and meeting the staff from the site to have a lovely evening. The only fitting tea for a birthday is steak on the barbecue. Good morning. Well, that's it. Birthday's done for another year. We're leaving the site today. We're heading off to a new site that we've never tried before at Fort Augustus, which is one end, I think, of Loch Ness. So we're looking forward to that. We're at the Loch Ness Caravan Park, £15 a night, no electric for that. You can pay £25 a night and have electric. And we're very close to Fort Augustus. It's about a 15-minute walk. So we've got some plans for tomorrow, which I'll share with you tomorrow. But for now, Fudge and I are just going to have a little explore for the afternoon while Sue does her usual tidying up the van. Well, I've come across the road now from the campsite. And it's not the best walk for Fudge because it's a golf course and they ask for dogs to be kept on leads, which is fair enough. So I'm thinking this is going to take us down to either the river or the Caledonian Canal, I think it might be. And I'm hoping if there's a footpath down there, she can go off the lead. Well, we're past the golf club now, so she's free to roam. And guess what? She's right by my heel. Aren't you? Hey? You're free to run off. Hey? And here you are. Good girl. Well, as you can see, I am down by the water and I can see several boats. A couple are coming that way. There's one coming that way. There's a footpath on the other side which looks like a towpath. This doesn't look like any canal I've ever seen before, but I think it might be. Well, trusty OS Maps confirms that is the Caledonian way. Now, as far as I can see, there are a series of lochs and waterways that literally flow across Scotland from the east coast to the west coast, or west to east, whichever way you want to look at it. So it kind of chops off the top of Scotland. And the footpath that you can see on the other side, lots of people walking and cycling along there, is part of the Great Glen Way. And it runs all the way from Fort William to Inverness. Are you going in? Have a little paddle? Now, you lot are very good at identifying flowers. So I've got some more very pretty purple flowers. Let me show you, because they're not the harebells that you've identified for me before. They look different. This might be a nice place to stop and sit and enjoy the view, Fudge. Now, the Great Glen Way over there is probably a lovely footpath and possibly one of those challenges that you could tick off your bucket list. But I have to say, I am preferring my little lonely footpath more than that. Which way does it go? Down, I'm thinking. See what I mean? This is much more interesting, isn't it? campsite on this rather strangely beautiful day. Time for a cup of tea now. Morning. So today's mission is to get on a boat and go for a cruise on Loch Ness. And we're walking across the golf course now. We're going to be walking down by the river and hopefully we'll be able to find ourselves a boat. Well, we've been walking for no more than 10 minutes and we're here just coming into Fort Augustus. There's a series of lochs here, I don't know how many, and then the little village town, I'm not sure what it is. I know it's small, but that's where the cruises go from. So, well, let's go and find out. Well, as we came down the lochs, we counted 6 of them, and in the Caledonian Canal centre it says that it takes an hour to get from the top to the bottom. And just across from here are the boats, and hopefully we'll be going in one of those in an hour or so's time. Just behind me over here is what's called the Pepper Pot Lighthouse, and it was used to guide boats into the start of the Caledonian Canal. And it's thought to be the smallest lighthouse in the United Kingdom. We are very, very excited. This boat is filling up. These people have come from nowhere. A few minutes ago there was just Sue and I and about 10 other people, and here we are on the boat and they're still loading on. So we've got some good seats. Hopefully we'll get some good video of Loch Ness, and you never know, maybe we'll even see the Loch Ness Monster. You can probably tell it's getting colder now. We've got more layers on. Now, we have just learned a fascinating fact. That side of the boat is a North American side because that is on the tectonic plate which drifted and was once, that piece of land would have once been part of Canada. And that side of the loch is the European side, but that is on the European tectonic plate. So Loch Ness was formed in the middle as though those tectonic plates drifted and came together here. That's it, end of our boat ride. That was good fun, enjoyed that. So we're now going to treat ourselves with a little beer or something at the pub. Well, it's the end of a lovely day, and who would have thought we'd be sitting in the sunshine outside having a drink by the side of a canal in September in Scotland. I think that is the perfect way to end this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you next week, hopefully. And thank you so much for watching.